Truth. Truth.
He's the mirage in the rearview glass.
It's Ray from Dallas.
When you let slip past. Was he here? Was he there? Was he ever mine?
Ray from Dallas?
Just a trick played by time.
This dude is savage as
Is he
fuck.
real or just a dream?
What up, Ray from Dallas?
Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the
He's
myth
fun.
or the man I knew?
Hi, Ray.
This appears to be a black man.
Ray from Dallas.
Let's take this walk.
Is he real or just a dream? Falling stars or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the myth or the man I knew?
This dude is
Savage as fuck. Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. Let it rain, let it rain on me, yeah. Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. Let it rain on me, yeah. Man, shout out to everybody on here in the States. Do you understand me? Shout out to everybody around the world. Do you understand me? And y'all already know that I appreciate y'all greatly. I love, respect everyone, you know, who show up and show out every time I'm doing my thing. When I tell y'all I appreciate y'all, I really mean that. And y'all know I can't start my show without giving respect to the big dog, to the OG, you understand me? The myth, the man himself, Will the Glare, you understand me? And y'all know, right? That it's mandatory, right? Mandatory that we give the OG a big old hand clap for that. That we get an OG a big old hand clap for that. Can we show love and get an OG, Will the Glare, the man, the myth, him, the man himself, a big old hand clap for that? I really appreciate it because he is that guy. Y'all got to know that, Jack. Y'all got to know that, Jack. While we had all these busters, right? Out here hating on these crybaby ass punks. Out here hating on them and shit. Ooh. Now look at you pussies. Now look how y'all looking on the sideline, you pussies. But whoever talked down on the GOAT Turtle Boy, remember, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Let's take this walk. You understand me? But hold up, hold up, hold up. Shout out to Dumpster Juice. Shout out to Dumpster Juice. She already done set it off before we get started. Everybody turn up for Dumpster Juice. She said turn up for the late one. We in the building. Hey, Dumpster Juice, you know I love you, baby. Man, shout out to Dumpster Juice who always show up and show out. Do you understand me? I really appreciate that. And shout out to all the beautiful admins that's on here who doing their thing in Oasis. Cat, you understand me? Love you to death. Nikki B, love you to death. Andrea, Mary, and everybody else who's on here. You know I love y'all to death. And y'all know I sang down here, right? In Texas, right? They say the stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. And that's how I'm coming. For anybody who come from my admins, you hear me? Shout out to Cherry. You know, I don't know if she in here right now, but shout out to her because she's your queen to be. So shout out to Cherry, do you understand me? So anybody come for them, you got a problem with me. And what we gonna do is, like I said, whoever talk down on the man, the myth, the legend himself, tick, tock, tick, tock, in my Michael Buffer voice. Let's get ready to rumble. Now y'all all remember the GOAT and Turtle Boy, right? Saying, all y'all who talking, I'm gonna remember that. Y'all remember that? He said, all of y'all who are talking, I'm going to remember that. Right? That's what the GOAT said. And listen, when Turtle Boy shoot, he don't miss. When Turtle Boy shoot, ladies and gentlemen, he don't miss. Do you understand me? And that ain't something I'm telling you I think. That's something I'm telling you I know. When I say tick, tock, man, turn up for Turtle Boy.
Get it, Pick. Come on, Pick. Y'all gotta hype my man up. Hype him up. Hey, hustle man.
Man, shout out to the GOAT. I got to give him the ultimate credit, do you understand me, right? For staying down, knowing, you know, what type of battle he had ahead against him, and standing on 10 toes. You know why at the 11th hour you seen all these busters, punk motherfuckers, bean head, peanut head, sloppy Joe eating motherfuckers, right? Turn against him. And you know what? You know, they always say, let your next move be your best move. So all you cocksuckers, right, who turned on Turtle Boy, remember he said he gonna remember everything. And remember, when Turtle Boy shoot, he don't miss. That's just big facts. I got to give it up for when he shoots, he does not miss. Do you understand me? So when I say let's get ready to rumble, in my brain all I hear is tick tock, tick tock. Shout out to the GOAT, man. And also, shout out to the beautiful, great attorney, Melanie Little, right? For getting better out on the show today, right? And shout out to my support team, right? Since I've been on here, right? Because I want to thank them for reaching out to Melanie Little, the great attorney Melanie Little, the beautiful attorney Melanie Little. And she gave me the okay, right, to play her clips tonight. So everybody, right, the beautiful attorney Melanie Little, she gave me, little old me. She said, yeah, you could do it. So everybody, turn up for the beautiful, great attorney Melanie Little.
I ain't never represent, baby. I ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. Oh, I know right from wrong. Yes, I wanna name
before we get started, if y'all ain't hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. If y'all ain't shared this to whatever platform you on, please hit that share button for me. And you know what? And if you knew her and you ain't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for me and see, look, we're a community. We're a tribe, right? And I need y'all, right? Because I'm going to stay on 10 toes for y'all. And I need everybody to stay on 10 toes for me. So what I'm going to do is give y'all 60 seconds, right? Because I want to play this, right? Because I want to thank the beautiful Oasis Cat, you know, for my intro, right? And for whoever didn't see it, I'm finna give y'all a chance to like, share, and subscribe. 60 seconds. Let's go. TRUF. Truth.
He's the mirage in the rearview glass.
It's Ray from Dallas.
When you let slip past. Was he here? Was he there? Was he ever mine?
Ray from Dallas?
Just a trick played by time.
This dude is savage
Is
as
he
fuck.
real or just a dream?
Ray from Dallas?
Or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the
He's
myth
fun.
or the man I knew?
Hi, Ray.
This appears to be a black man.
Ray from Dallas.
Let's take this walk.
Is he real or just a dream? Falling stars or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the myth or the man I knew?
This dude is
Savage as fuck. Shout out to the beautiful Oasis Cat for putting her elbow all in there. You know what I'm saying? Down here, down south, black folk, we say we put our elbow in it. You understand me? And Oasis Cat, she definitely put her elbow in there. So y'all know y'all got to turn up and give her a hand clap. Salute her. She is the truth. And y'all know how I say truth. TRUF, truth. But once again, I want to shout out to the beautiful, 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 great, smart, you know, just outstanding, one of the best content creators out there in Melanie Little, right? Just watching her over these few years I've been watching her, right? The way I've been able to see her elevate, grow, she's just a natural, right? And you know, the light is shining on her right now. And with her letting me use some of that little light of hers, you know, I'm gonna say, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, love. I say, Jesus, I know my Jesus told me, he said he gonna let my moonlight shine. Oh, Jesus, I know my Jesus told me, he said he gonna let my moonlight shine. And y'all know what type of honor it is, right? You understand me? And I will put that link in the description, right? When this video over, so y'all can make sure y'all can go check out that full. I'm new to this. I should have did it before. And I apologize to attorney Melanie Little, right? But I will definitely do that when the video over. Shout out to all the fellas on here. Shout out to y'all fellas. I appreciate y'all fellas who be coming over and rocking with me, man. I really appreciate y'all, dog. Like, real talk, y'all show nothing but love. And, you know, the love that I've been getting on her, you know, it's just amazing, overwhelming. It's something new, right? And I appreciate y'all for that. And like I said, shout out to the beautiful Melanie Little. Man, this is what's fucked up. Let's get into it. Let's take this walk. Let's all take this walk, right? This is what's fucked up, right? And shout out to Melanie Little because she got that exclusive with Better Road. And guess what, y'all? Attorney Better Road had no idea. Check this out.
All right, here he is. Here he is. You asked for it. You got it. Mark Betterow. Hello.
How are you?
Not as good as you. I actually broke the news before you even told me about it because somebody sent it to me. Talk.
Well, that's because the way they do business is to notify the press before the lawyers. That shouldn't surprise you. I was informed by the media.
Oh, really?
Which is crazy.
I was just about to. I have the actual filing. Like, somebody actually sent me the actual filing. So, I mean, I put it right up there, and I said, "Can you believe?" Here it is. I'll send it right over to you.
Yeah, there it is. But that took a long time to put together. I mean, none of this is surprising, of course, but
right. You called it.
Look, this indictment in particular is one that had no business ever being brought. Now,
this is what's fucked up, right? This is what's fucked up, and this is how you see how corrupted them son of a bitches are down now, right? This is what's fucked up. And shout out to Oasis Cat for correcting me, Mr. Better Earl, you understand me? This dude has been working his ass off. Him and Bradle, right? They've been working their ass off. Because if y'all don't know, attention, everybody. Turtle Boy is a big deal to where everybody know what's going on, right? And for him to find out through social media, how fucking disrespectful is that? How fucking disrespectful is that? Turtle Boy been out on bail, and for him to find out for these bullshit ass charges, right? And we're gonna get into that. But I just want to get into how the fuck is that right? That this dude found out through social media. That's the most disrespectful shit. And then Turtle Boy, shout out to Shock and Horror and Too Much Time. He said Turtle Boy I didn't even know that. And he had, but ain't that some fucked up shit? Now I want y'all to look at this right now. This is what I'm saying right here. That's why I can't stand these buster ass motherfuckers who turn turncoat, right? Because it seemed to me like, I told you got to let your next move be your best move, right? And when they turned coat on Turtle Boy, right, they thought they was gonna win doing that shit, right? They thought they was gonna have a flawless victory, right? Mortal Kombat voice, right? But ain't that fucked up that Mr. Betero had no fucking idea, right? Man, shout out to the great, beautiful attorney Melanie Little with this outstanding interview today. I'm talking about fresh off the press when it happened. She got Mr. Betero on the line. Now, Mr. Betero gonna talk about red flags, right? Let's go to this next clip.
They have discretion. Just because they think they can doesn't mean they should. And in this case, there were so many red flags, so many reasons not to bring this. You had a witness who had no credibility, where there were just documented fictions. I mean, literally, in terms of, evidence that was presented. You had other evidence of people uniting behind the scenes who at the time were all friendly. I think they all hate each other now, but who in essence were united by their bond of hatred for the client, which discussed, bringing things that would make someone a witness. You had allegations of physical abuse.
Now, as Mr. Betero said, right, it was red flags already there. We could see this. Like I said, we don't got to be Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles to see this bullshit. It was red flags already there. The credibility of this bitch who was going at Turtle Boy, and we already know about this. The credibility of this bitch, right? And then we know what type of abuse that she did, right? They seen all these fucking red flags, but they hated the GOAT so much in Turtle Boy, right? Because he was exposing they bitch ass for the corruption, the massive corruption, and the corruption that's been going on in that area for years. Like, I'm telling you, it's fucked up. It make you not want to go up there, right? Because this ain't just now. This has been happening for years, ladies and gentlemen. The red flags was there. And them motherfuckers, they, Alan Jackson voice, look the other way. Now, Mr. Bedero, right? What? He may start getting vicious because I'm pissed like Mr. Bedero is, right? I'm pissed, right? Because he said, the fuck y'all think we should give them flowers for? Because they did this. It should have never been brought to the table. That boy did 60 days in jail. Check out this next clip.
You had in what's the evidence of the prosecutor being a fact witness and having to be kicked off the case because he literally was on the phone with this individual during the alleged crime.
Right.
And, you know, one thing that no one should ever forget, these allegations, which were so lacking merit on their face, whatever you think of the client, a lot of you probably don't like him, but that's really neither here nor there. He went to jail because of this.
Yes.
Okay. He went to jail for 60 days right after Christmas because of this. And, you know, before anybody gives the DA flowers for doing the right thing, they did not do the right thing. The right thing would have been to vet this case more seriously, be more serious in terms of what they were doing before they file charges. When they learned that the witness had no credibility, do the right thing at that point. Ask the prosecutor, who they knew was a witness, to remove the case, remove himself from the case rather than fight it and drag it out even longer. And then ultimately, you know, nothing illustrates the absurdity of this case than its coda. I mean, the way it ends is because the witness is suing the prosecutor, suing the lead detective, and threatening to sue the DA, and given 30 days. Not to anyone's surprise, we have to assume they couldn't find anyone who was willing to touch this with a 100-foot pole, or they just realized belatedly this case doesn't belong in court.
First off, shout out to the beautiful Mary B. I see you in the building, you understand me? Shout out to Red House Media, right? And shout out to everybody that's in the building, you understand me? All the people who just came in, right? Just know I appreciate y'all and I respect and love y'all so much. But y'all know, you know what I'm saying? This Red House Media, they're in the building. We got to turn up. Now, you want to talk about injustice, right? Like, you got to understand, Taylor Boy is been walking a straight line. He ain't no troublemaker. He's a journalist. He used to be a teacher. So that's what he do, right? This ain't to try to say Turtle Boy soft in no type of way. But a guy who lives the right life like Turtle Boy to go to jail for nothing, do you understand, you know, that feeling? When you got two kids, shout out to Danielle, Jody, all y'all in the building. Do you understand that feeling? When you got two kids, right? And you spend 60 days in jail for this bitch and these lying fucking accusations, you know? Do you understand why Turtle Boy is so fucking mad? Do y'all understand that? And then people out here talking about, should we give them flowers? Well, fuck they flowers. They don't deserve no motherfucking flowers. Fuck them. I put an innocent man in jail for 60 days who been on bail, still got some charges left, right? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck them. And I keep telling you, motherfucker, it could have been either one of us, man. And that's why I'm so mad. And why I'm so pissed off, because them bitch ass dudes, JF Bum and his two bitches, right? They tried to start putting all this unnecessary drama and shit out here. You know, when they didn't have no facts, when they listening to that vindictive ass woman and Karen Reed, and that's another story. That's gonna be the video tomorrow of how vindictive she is. But they was listening to her and they ran with it. Ran with it. Turtle Boy was facing all this. But look how God worked. Heinous miscarriage of justice, as smart Tahari would say. Right? It's just fucked up. And it's fucked up to the highest of the degree, right? Who wanna go to fucking jail for nothing? When you know you ain't did shit. When you know they trying to push the buttons on you to make you do some shit. Or you have the Alberts bring the bitch into the courtroom with Turtle Boy, right? Purposely. Like I said, all y'all motherfuckers who was talking shit about Turtle Boy, remember, he said he never forgets. Tick, tock, tick, tock. And this one right here is really fucked up, right? But because watch how Mr. Betterow explained the conflict and how they doing this as a secondary charge. This was amazing. Y'all check this out.
You're back.
You know, they're dismissing this due to a conflict of interest, which is real. It exists.
Mm-hmm.
That's a secondary reason they ought to dismiss it, but it is the right thing to do. But by all accounts, they are opposing this a conflict of interest requiring disqualification on what we call the 2023 indictments involving the McCabe's and Alberts and people associated with them, and what we're told is the current investigation, where they're trying to search Karen's phones as part of that you saw a couple of weeks ago. But those conflicts exist, and there is a motion pending, which you saw, and that witness was meant to be a witness in the 2023 case. So there's really no analytical difference here. It'll be interesting to see how they choose to present that argument. But if the same witness who created a conflict in the 24 case is potentially a viable witness in the 23 case, and her credibility is going to be an issue in that case, as is Tully's, and they're going to contradict each other and try to chew each other's arms off, accusing each other of all kinds of things. It's hard to imagine how a prosecutor who also has a personal interest in discrediting the witness that led to him begging off the 24 case can stay on the 23 case. So really all of this just shows you how crazy this whole scenario is. And
like, did y'all understand how powerful what that was he just said in Mr. Betterow, and how he broke that down, right? How he showed us how huge of a conflict this is. When we know it was already a conflict. When we know all these motherfuckers was working together to try to take Turtle Boy down. And I'm talking about the motherfuckers, the DAs, the prosecutors, the lawyers, the cops. They was all trying to take him down. The massive conflict. That's when I tell y'all, when I look at this shit, I'm looking like, okay, now hold up. I'm not a smart man, but I can see when bullshit is going on, right? And the bullshit was right in everybody's face. I mean, God damn it, you ain't got to have a pre-K education to see the bullshit that was going on. But these motherfuckers just look the other way. All the powers that be. Who is the fucking mayor in Boston? You need to get your ass elected the fuck up out of there. Who is the governor? Who is all these high power officials? This is the biggest shit going on. And you can see the railroading they was trying to do. And y'all just look the fucking other way. Y'all just let this shit go on when y'all knew it was a motherfucking conflict right there. Now watch Mr. Betterow. And what he say, how this never, that's all I'm gonna tell you, never, check this out.
And how they've handled all of this. But the biggest problem here is this case never should have been brought. And, whatever they think of individual defendants, you can't be sending people to jail based on nonsense. And that's what they did. And, that's outrageous.
Listen, this is a high-powered defense attorney in Mr. Betterow, right? This is a guy who knows the law backwards and forwards, right? This is a guy who put in so much time studying, right, to get where he at right now, to be as successful as he is, right? Like I say, he know this should have never been brought to court. Understand what I'm saying? It should have never been brought to court. The hatred, the animosity, right? The vindictive nature of that plant of corruption over there. They looked at it and said, fuck it. We don't care if we know that this don't have no merit. We're still gonna bring it to court. The nerve. Hold up. The absolute audacity, right, of these stupid motherfuckers. And shout out to everybody that's coming on here. I see y'all coming. I'm just so in the game right now and so pissed and so happy at the same time, right? Because they say, oh, when the saints come marching in, oh, when the saints come marching in, oh, how I love to be in that number. Oh, when the saints come marching in. Hold up. And they coming to march. You could see it twinkling down. You could see it melting. Like they say, 11 days later, the snow melted on 34th Fairview, and they were able to find the tail light pieces, the red, bright tail light pieces that they couldn't see. Really? Really? Now, shout out to the great attorney, beautiful Melanie Little, right? She asked Mr. Betterow, right? She asked him, right? Will Morrissey drop the rest of the cases? Check this out.
Found out about this from the media. Is there a chance that you think Morrissey might discontinue all the cases today?
No, I doubt it. I think that they'll perceive a difference, but to me, and I think most legal thinkers, it's a distinction without a difference. Doesn't matter whether you anoint the person with a capital W to wear around their neck and say, I'm a witness. What we have here is somebody who is almost certainly a possible witness for any number of reasons, both a prosecution witness and a defense witness for different reasons in the 2023 case. And the person who is presently assigned to prosecute is being sued for alleged misconduct by that witness, as is the lead detective. And the lead detective and that witness are going to have a different story about what was done with certain evidence. This person, as you know, is very active on social media, calling other important prosecution witnesses liars, witness intimidators, if you will, getting benefits and gifts from other people, doing all kinds of things, having other actual biases. We right down to voodoo dolls, allegedly.
Right.
So the point is, this person is very likely a witness if there was a 2023 case.
Yeah.
And just because she's not the named alleged victim doesn't change analytically the conflict.
Ain't that some fucked up shit? Right, out of all the bullshit that we could see from 10 miles away, Mr. Betterow don't think that Morrissey will drop these cases. Now, when you're talking about a balloon-sized freaking ego that need to be popped, I'm talking about this guy right here must have dementia, right? Or he must just don't care, right? Because this is absolutely absurd, right? knowing everything that's going on. Could be a witness to witness to witness. Could be a conflict to conflict to conflict. And for Morrissey not to drop these cases immediately, that shouldn't have just came out with this. All cases should have been fucking dropped today. Like, this is mind-boggling, right? To see this bitch-ass, old-ass man, right, who crooked and corrupted, right, do this right before our face, right? And nobody is doing nothing about it. Nobody, and like somebody said, corrupt the choosers. Nobody is doing a thing about it. This right here is a mockery. Do you believe in the justice system still? Because if you believe this the only place where corruption is going on, that, hey, you better wake up and slap yourself. You better wake up and slap your motherfucking self if you feel like this the only place where corruption is going on, because it's not, right? This is just the first place that we done seen in a while get busted like this, right? Now let's go on to Mr. Bedero and how he say how they screwed and how they have to and how they had to try to pull entrapment on Turtle Boy. Check this out.
Publicly, but which now is the subject of the motion. And you have to bear in mind, regarding the grand jury subpoena and whether it's legitimate or not. Let's be honest, they're screwed either way, because if the subpoena was not designed to be real and it was a ploy to entrap someone, almost as a honeypot trap, that is a gross abuse of power and probably violates numerous criminal laws, which don't matter today.
Did you hear what Mr. Bedero said? That violates many laws, entrapment. And we know that's what they doing to Turtle Boy. We know what's going on. We see it. We've been seeing it. And he's able to just keep doing this. The FBI, the officials, the governor, the councilman, y'all just looking the other way on this. Like, it is appalling that Morrissey is still in that office right now and hasn't resigned, because this has been a shithole for that city. And for him to still be a clocking and a getting money and a getting money and a clocking is a crying shame for that city. Now, once again, shout out to the beautiful attorney Melanie Little. She is the truth, the absolute truth, and nothing but the truth. And I appreciate her so greatly for letting me do these clips tonight. Now, she asked him, do you think they gonna do the right thing? Check out what Mr. Bedero says.
Or do you think he's just finally doing the right thing?
Well, I don't think they're doing the right thing, because they're dismissing based on the conflict while ignoring the conflict in the other case that we're talking about, or other cases, including the one with this, quixotic search to get into these phones that have been sitting gathering dust in the state police trove of evidence since January of 24, right? This is ridiculous. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. But no, I don't think they're doing the right thing. She's suing everybody. What are they supposed to do? What they're failing to do is to recognize the same logic ought to apply to the other cases and require that somebody else step in.
Wow. Wow. That's unbelievable, right? And They would ask, do you think, he'll do the right thing? And Mr. Bedro said no. Because if he'll do the right thing, all this other stuff won't be going on. Them phones that them bitch ass dudes over there in JF Bum and his two bitches was talking about that they're trying to bring up this new shit wouldn't be collecting fucking dust, you stupid motherfuckers. But you dumbass dudes wanted to go there, right? You dumb, ignorant son of a bitches. Y'all wanted to go there, right? Okay, okay, okay. I'm glad y'all bitch ass went there. Because y'all bitch ass ain't smart. Y'all got mustard seeds in your fucking brain, you bozos. Y'all thought this was a smart move? Listening to a woman who trying to say a man who helped save her fucking life? Man, stop playing with me. But they thought this was smart, huh? Now let's go to this next clip, right? Where he talking about Mello, right? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Y'all check this out. This right here is amazing.
Matters.
The mega motion.
Well, that and the
Yeah.
motion to disqualify Cosgrove and also to disqualify Mello from the 23 case. He's still hanging on the 2023 case. So we have to deal with that as well. And, part of that dismissal, which is also publicly filed, is because like he did in taking Lindsay's phone calls in the 2024 case as the crime was occurring, was him literally calling 911 to report on behalf of Chris Albert that they're committing witness intimidation against him. So while he was acting as a prosecutor, he was personally advocating for one of his own witnesses to add.
Quoting statutes. Here's what you can find them guilty of. And then he calls back like 5 times. We've heard the tapes.
This is some fucked up shit. Mello was calling to get witness intimidation for some fucking bullshit warrants happened that dude should be arrested for because it's illegal, right? Why he ain't been prosecuted? Why is that bitch still sitting on the council? And trust me, we're gonna get to that tonight, right? Because I think her name was Brenda Sweeney. Oh, salute to Brenda Sweeney, legend. But when I tell you, when I seen that Canton Select, that was a legendary moment, right? Legendary. And we're going to get to that later after we get through with these clips. Now, but before we get to that, do y'all understand that this dude was calling, right, to get witness intimidation for his own people? How the fuck can you do that? How the fuck can you do that? Oh, only if it's Turtle Boy, right? That's how you could do that. Only if it's Turtle Boy. I bet one if they punk ass family members was on some shit. Oh, we know how they coming. Chris Albert, the murderer, right? He hit and run, left, came back, and whoop-de-doo. We know how they coming, right? Now, right, in this next clip, Mel asked him, how about the 30 days? Like, was it the 30 days yet? Y'all check this out.
And when were the 30 days up for? Was today the 30th day of them trying to?
Friday was 30. So, assuming that was written in stone. But look, they did the right thing today. But I mean, they don't get flowers for it. I mean, the conflict was obvious. It speaks for itself. If you want to give them flowers for doing the right thing, you might question why they didn't put a little more investigative, serious effort and a little more discretion and, maybe a little more evaluation of evidence and witness credibility back in when they brought these charges, right? Or when he was arrested right around Christmas.
Did y'all hear that? Hold up. I got to play it again because going to say, if they did anything, why they didn't do this, please listen to this again.
And when were the 30 days up for? Was today the 30th day of them trying to?
Friday was 30. So, assuming that was written in stone. But look, they did the right thing today. But I mean, they don't get flowers for it. I mean, the conflict was obvious. It speaks for itself. If you want to give them flowers for doing the right thing, you might question why they didn't put a little more investigative, serious effort and a little more discretion and, maybe a little more.
If you want to question them about anything, you question them why they didn't put more effort in the fucking investigation of a witness who had no fucking credibility. But only because it's Turtle Boy. Only because it's Turtle Boy. Only because it's Detective Turtle Boy. Dr. Turtle Boy. They call him Daddy. They call him Frizz Daddy. They call him Crowd Daddy. Only because it's him, the dude who broke they fucking system in pieces. Only because it's him, do you hear me? They did this. Only because it's Turtle Boy. They put him in jail for 60 days. A man who did the right thing, never been in trouble, and for these fake ass charges and shit, they put him in jail, huh? Oh my. Now you know they fucked up, right? Y'all know they fucked up, right? Y'all know they fucked up, right? Now, remember how I was telling y'all, right? When I did that Alan Jackson breakdown, if it was a problem, why did he do the interview, right? Because I played that clip before where he said he was going to be Karen Reed attorneys for life, right? And remember how I told y'all Karen Reed was going to get that money. She was going to say, show me the money. Now, hold up. We see how they have crucified Turtle Boy. We see how Turtle Boy, he's so not knowing what's going on. This dude has to do a bus stop live every day since 2 years ago in October, right? To make sure everything is on record. Do you understand when you have to do that to take your children to school every day? Do you understand what it feels like when you know you're going through these bullshit charges and everybody they trying to get you and they faking and these fake charges of witness intimidation and everybody coming together against you on some bullshit to try to get you? Remember I told y'all that Turtle Boy didn't know if he was gonna wake up sleep or the police knocking at his door or if they was gonna meet him at the bus stop again, right? And that lead me into this right here. Remember I told y'all Karen Reed gonna get that money? Hold up. we might not just want to call him Dr. Turtle Boy, right? We may want to call him Rich Turtle Boy. I'm going to get into it after this. Watch what the great attorney Melanie Little asked, Mr. Better.
Well, I think the null pros on these charges today that were filed certainly validates a pretty good civil suit on Mr. Carney's behalf. I mean,
we'll see.
Hold up, let me play that again.
Well, I think the null pros on these charges today that were filed certainly validates a pretty good civil suit on Mr. Carney's behalf. I mean,
we'll see.
He said, we'll see. He said some more stuff to it. But when he said, we'll see, that already let me know what was going on, right? It already let me know what was going on, right? I'm going to keep it 100. That let me know what was going on right there. Mr. Betterow, no. It's going to be massive lawsuits, right? And we could tell by when we hear Turtle Boy talking, how he ready to take they motherfucking ass down. When I tell y'all we finna call him Uncle Richie Rich, Turtle Boy. If y'all don't think Turtle Boy finna get that money, do you understand me? Because trust me, these charges are trickling down. Do you understand? If y'all don't think Turtle Boy is finna get that money you out your motherfucking mind. And tell him why, Mr. Better.
This case was always destined to fail.
What you say, Mr. Better?
This case was always destined to fail.
Tell him that one more time, Mr.
This
Better.
case was always destined to fail.
This case was always destined to fail, and we all knew that. It's just a process, right? But we didn't have to go through that process. We went through it because we was riding with Turtle Boy and we heard him, we were watching everything that's going on. But in reality, ladies and gentlemen, Turtle Boy went through that. Don't nobody know what that feeling is like, right? What he went through for the truth, and he was completely railroaded. They tried to wash this dude. That's just clear cut, no debating. And Mr. Betterow, what you tell them again?
This case was always destined to fail.
Say it one more time, Mr. Betterow.
This case was always destined to fail.
I say 3 is a charm, Mr. Betterow.
This case was always destined to fail.
Always destined to fail. Always. The railroad, the backstabbing, right? The railroad and the backstabbing of a lot of motherfuckers because Turtle Boy made this happen. Turtle Boy made this happen. The backstabbing of the people who was around him. Can't trust nobody, right? It's hard to trust people, right? Watching what Turtle Boy went through, it opened my eyes, right? Because not saying you can't get cool with people, right? You can, right? But Turtle Boy, what he did, you see how many people turned their back on him? And he did that? Are you kidding me? That's why I say, everybody, like I think that my dog Chris says there, for the thousands in attendance, hold up, and the millions watching around the world. Boy, when Turtle Boy filed for that silver suit, everybody, let's get ready to rumble. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, y'all, let me get some water real quick, y'all. Let me get some water real quick. But while I'm doing that, you know Oasis Cassie is the truth, and I just got to keep doing this. Y'all give me 60 seconds. TRUF. Truth.
He's the mirage in the rearview glass.
It's Ray from Dallas.
Let slip past. Was he here? Was he there? Was he ever mine?
Ray from Dallas?
Just a trick played by time.
This dude is savage
Is
as
he
fuck.
real or just a dream?
What up, Ray from Dallas?
Or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the
He's
myth
fun.
or the man I knew?
Hi, Ray.
This appears to be a black man.
Ray from Dallas.
Let's take this walk.
Is he real or just a dream? Falling stars or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the myth or the man I knew?
This dude is
Savage as fuck. Once again, man, shout out to the beautiful Oasis cat. You understand me, right? Okay, hold up. Okay, how do I do this? Let me see. Everybody, let's listen to this real quick. Hopefully it's loud enough. Let's see. Hold up, y'all. Tell me if y'all can hear that. You know what? Hold up. How do I, let me see something real quick. Hold up real quick. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do this real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second. Um uh damn, give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all couldn't hear it, could you? But look, I promise you, if that's okay with you, Oasis Cat. Yeah, it's low. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to get that ready for tomorrow, cause I'm doing the show tomorrow, right? And we can go over this again. I do apologize, but I can get that on the playlist going forward, anything for you. And I do apologize, just probably not tonight because I would have to do some stuff real quick, you know. But I do apologize. But I definitely will have this on the playlist going forward. Every time I take a break, this will be the one. I apologize though because I have to do some stuff to get it put into this thing right here. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. I'm sorry, beautiful. Right, man. I'm so like today was a great day, y'all. It was a great day. Not it was more of a great day for Turtle Boy and his family. But like I say, us being in the game, been watching Turtle Boy, right? Been seeing what he been going through, seeing the type of effort he put on to bring to like Chuck Luck said, point out the massive corruption that was going on. Man, that was a tremendous job he did in everything that come Turtle Boy way. He deserved it. Because like I say, unlike them other bitch ass dudes and JF Bum and his two bitches, they went out there in the field putting in real. Hey, can y'all hear me? 1 second. Okay, I'm straight. Okay. Mother was just calling me. See how I look. Okay. So we good. Y'all can hear me. We good? Okay, good, 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 good. Now listen, that's why all them bitch ass dudes, like that crybaby ass old dork, you know, crying on there and shit, talking about he was playing turncoat. Fuck you. JF Bum, fuck you. You meddling mud puppet, fuck you. And the biggest heavy prick of them all, fuck you. And fuck all y'all over there who was trying to turn down and make this community, turn divided for y'all bitch ass. Now I know y'all looking like shit right now. I wish I could see the shit look on y'all face. I wish I could see that. Because you have them bitch ass dudes who say, oh, we always wanted Turtle Boy free. No, the fuck you didn't, you bitch ass dude. Y'all wanted Turtle Boy gone so y'all can have all this content. To say some more content. Oh, Turtle Boy shouldn't have did this. Oh, I heard this. Oh, I heard that. Bitch, motherfuckers, I seen the play. So I called y'all punk ass out on it. And anybody believes that they want to see Turtle Boy free, y'all is a fool. Because why the fuck would they come like that, without having the full everything, right? Because if you was a real motherfucking journalist, like them bums say they is, right? Or one of the bums do, you gonna come out with the full explosive shit. You ain't gonna come out and assume nothing. And then you have Karen Reed, vindictive ass, throw gasoline on the fire. Then you have that old crybaby ass, old dork, Talking about he turned right now. You was really a rattlesnake, you punk motherfucker. You had them do all of that. Oh, how y'all feeling now? Oh, how y'all feeling now? Y'all know y'all fucked up, right? Y'all know y'all fucked up. And when Turtle Boy say he gonna remember, motherfucker, tick, tock, tick, tock. Because these cases are starting to drown the fuck out. You bitch ass motherfuckers want their content to try to go at Turtle Boy. Y'all was trying to go at him. Y'all was trying to bring us some shit like Turtle Boy was on some weird ass shit. And we know Turtle Boy ain't coming like that because he know who he is and he know what everything he got to lose if he was to do some fuckery like that. And as a matter of fact, we didn't give a fuck about that. Because Turtle Boy helped save that vindictive ass fucking woman life. And yes, she's very fucking vindictive. Like, yes, she was innocent of fucking murder. She should never been charged. But she's as vindictive as they fucking come. And I don't respect her for that. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. Yeah, I'm still rooting for her and cheering for her to win what she win, but I don't got no respect for Karen Reed right now. No respect. Look how many days it's been since. Look how many fucking days it's been since. Did this motherfucking Karen Reed come out with a statement and say, oh no, that wasn't me? Did she come out and do that? She didn't come out and do a motherfucking thing because she's as vindictive as they fucking come. Right? I start to realize now why John O'Keefe was doing what he was doing now. And rest in peace to John O'Keefe. But I see. I see. Karen Reed was innocent of all charges, y'all. But vindictive, that's her. That's her. And listen, they was over there for a Patriots game. Oh, and they go out and kiss? Come on now. Come on now. They might didn't have no sexual relations, but if she was that bold to kiss him at that man's house, and stop playing with me. And she threw gasoline on this fucking fire. And oh, how this shit is starting to fucking tumble down. Turtle Boy had that woman back through everything, man. He fought for that woman harder than anybody ever fought for that fucking woman. And for her to turn her back completely on him and do him like that, I got no fucking respect for you, Karen Reed. You are vindictive. You are. And you show your vindictive ways. Like I'm going to keep saying this. It was so much evidence of what they were trying to frame her, what she was doing with Brian Albert. We just didn't even pay attention to that. And I'm going to stand on that. Give a fuck what nobody think. Can you imagine? Then she did a lot of pillow talking to Brian Albert. She didn't even fuck the dude yet. She didn't even let the dude put that on her, right? To see if he was really like that, right? To make her fall in love. Dun, 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 dun. I wanna be in love. Dun, dun. He didn't even get ready. He didn't even get a chance to put the mule in her to see if Albert was like that. She pillow talking the way she is to him. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. A girl ain't gonna start pillow talking like that unless you putting it on her. Have her screaming to the ceilings and limbs. Right? Right? And he ain't give her nothing. He didn't put it on. There was no sexual or nothing. But she was pillow talking like a motherfucker off that romantic ass tongue kiss they had. Then she throw gasoline on the fucking fire. Oh yeah, Karen Reed innocent of murder, but she ain't innocent of being vindictive as they fucking come and being gutless too. It's sickening to me to think about how she poured gasoline on that fire, right? And then you have that old fucking dork crybaby who said he almost lost his girlfriend, pussy. You know, come on there and say the OG threw gasoline on the fire. The nerve of them fucking bum idiot motherfuckers over there. See, when you playing blackjack, you know, you could crap out. Boom, you be like, roll them dice, you crap out. And they crap the fuck out, right? Like I said, we know who put in the real work. And I'm not discounting nobody else and what they did, but I'm talking about the real work. This ain't to discount nobody, but we know the GOAT, the MVP, the most valuable player of Commonwealth versus Reed. The award goes to Aiden Carney, aka Turtle Boy. Yeah, like they say, TB didn't need Karen Reed. Karen Reed needed Turtle Boy. The fuck you think she gave it to him? Oh, give it to somebody else. Let them do it. Oh, that's what they want to say in hindsight. Now shut the fuck up. Them motherfuckers want to talk in hindsight. Oh, the story you hear that JF fucking bum, stupid fucking dude talking about, oh, she could have gave that case. Man, shut the fuck up. You couldn't have did shit. Motherfuckers talking about how y'all like that. Y'all wouldn't have went in them trenches like that. Y'all didn't go in them trenches like that. Y'all had the biggest fucking story in your city in them, and y'all didn't do nothing. Nathaniel, not a titi, you dumb fucking bozos. Oh, we went to court. Polly want to crack her face ass. Oh, we went to court. Polly want to crack her face ass. And then what pissed me off about them bums, right? I'm talking about JF Bum and his two bitches, right? What pissed me off about them, they act like this is a golden glove moment for them, right? They act like this is put them into the Hall of Fame. You motherfuckers didn't even put in no work. They was talking like, oh, it was a nice run. We did this. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut your dumb ass up. What you say, not anymore? He said, so in my opinion, Karen Reed is an ungrateful floozy. And you say, not anymore. I must have missed what you were saying first. Chuck Luck, hold up, man. Chuck Luck is the truth, bro. This dude is the truth, bro. He is the truth, bro. Chuck Luck is the truth. Because the reason why I like Chuck Luck, because he going to tell his truth. I like people. I could talk to Chuck Luck. Because he going to, you know, if you saying something, he going to be like, nah, whoopty whoop. Like, and I get it, right? Like, you know, real talk. I respect the shit out of Chuck Luck. Everybody, hold up, man. Turn up for Chuck Luck, because he always show up and show out on her. And I appreciate you with everything in me, Chuck Luck. Turn up.
I ain't never represent, baby. I ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. Oh, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. $1 million, baby.
Yo, you gotta chill, man.
Man, shout out to Chuck Luck. And I appreciate you with everything in me, dog. Like, for real, for always showing up. But man, look, I got to get to this. Cause boy, Brenda Sweeney, you talking about legendary and put on a good show? Man, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Watch her work.
Brenda Sweeney Canton, my opinion. I'm here tonight to talk to our local murderers' little helpers. Not the little yellow pill the Rolling Stones sang about, but the actual people that helped the murderers after that horrific event that stole the life of Officer John O'Keefe. I'm curious, what's your exit strategy? Our local murderers thought they'd be successful, but they're having issues. They've had to constantly tweak their own exit strategy. But what's the exit strategy for you little helpers? In the beginning, you were like a carry-on bag that they were happy to have by their side. But as more information comes out, they'll get desperate and change their focus to family. You extra bags will get too heavy. They won't be able to carry you too. When push comes to shove, they won't hesitate. The rats will desert the sinking ship and you'll be on your own. If that rumor about the 4 a.m. radio dispatch call is true, it would have been a snowplow accident and dumped right in Lucky's lap. But a cracked taillight showed up and they thought they found a patsy, so they pivoted. It'd be easy to pin it on the girl. She won't stand a chance. They needed your help to sell it in town once the deed was done.
The little helpers, right? The little helpers, like Santa little elves, right? She is talking to these motherfuckers. Boy, Brenda Sweeney is legendary for this. Man, when I tell you my skin started crawling when I heard her, let her truth come to the power and her power come to the truth. I was like, hold up, right? She called them little helpers. Do y'all see how eloquently she broke them down? Oh my God. Hold up. She ain't done. Check this out.
It's done. They had the chief, the DA, and his state troopers lined up. Piece of cake. This girl's toast. They assured you they'd owe you big time when all was said and done. So you drank the Kool-Aid. But Karen Reed refused to bow down. Then the FBI showed up. Sergeant Barros and Lucky Loughran showed us the meaning of integrity, and now good old Mikey Proctor's had 12 years of text messages pulled from the cloud. I wonder if you little helpers are mentioned in those messages. It doesn't matter that you didn't commit the murder. It's a conspiracy. You'll all be charged. So where does that leave you little helpers? Will you be able to call in that favor the murderers promised? Will they help you at the Moakley courthouse? Pay your lawyer? Will they take care of your family? Feed them, clothe them, pay the mortgage while you're being fitted for an orange jumpsuit? Will your kids have to change their name and move out of state to be spared the shame? The murderers never thought twice about John, and Karen was simply a means to an end. Are you little helpers the patsies now? Or have you figured out your own exit strategy? You know, these murderers will sink the bags to save themselves. Then you little helpers will be toast. Soggy toast at that. Wonder if somebody's already Googled house long to sink bags. The citizens have kicked the old guard in town to the curb. With new board members, a new chief, and new police officers, ask yourself, who's going to save you now? We'll be back to watch the ship go down. Don't say we didn't warn you. Thank you.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Brenda Swin. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like that was she said, who gonna help take care of your children? Who gonna do this for your children? She looking at that fucking murderer in his face, and Chris Albert, who still is as arrogant as he is, right? To be on that fucking board with all this shit going against him, this arrogant piece of shit. But when I tell you, when you're talking about taking somebody on, y'all remember how I say, let's take this walk? When you're talking about that walk she took Chris Albert on and the other suspects, because they're all suspects, even that fat Pillsbury Doe built girl who came out there with her brother talking about she seen a big blob in the yard. You bitch, right? Boy, I know that pierced every fucking piece of inch of their body. I know that shit felt like electrolytes. Her and her walk. Hold up. Watch her walk them down in this clip. This the same one, but it's the last one. Watch her walk them. Boy, this is the walk down of the year.
It's done. They had the chief, the DA, and his state troopers lined up. Piece of cake, this girl's toast. They assured you they'd owe you big time when all was said and done. So you drank the Kool-Aid. But Karen Reed refused to bow down. Then the FBI showed up. Sergeant Barros and Lucky Loughran showed us the meaning of integrity. And now, good old Mikey Proctor's had 12 years of text messages pulled from the cloud. I wonder if you little helpers are mentioned in those messages. It doesn't matter that you didn't commit the murder. It's a conspiracy. You'll all be charged. So where does that leave you little helpers? Will you be able to call in that favor the murderers promised? Will they help you at the Moakley courthouse? Pay your lawyer? Will they take care of your family? Feed them, clothe them, pay the mortgage while you're being fitted for an orange jumpsuit? Will your kids have to change their name and move out of state to be spared the shame? The murderers never thought twice about John, and Karen was simply a means to an end. Are you little helpers the patsies now? Or have you figured out your own exit strategy? You know, these murderers will sink the bags to save themselves. Then you little helpers will be toast. Soggy toast at that. Wonder if somebody's already Googled house long to sink bags. The citizens have kicked the old guard in town to the curb. With new board members, a new chief, and new police officers, ask yourself, who's going to save you now? We'll be back to watch the ship go down. Don't say we didn't warn you. Thank you.
Boy, if that wasn't the most fiery shit I done heard of taking a motherfucking person on a walk, I know Chris, the murderer Albert, felt that from the top of his bed, top of his head, to the bottom of his toes. Do you understand me? I know he felt that shit. And y'all know who is the reason for the season? Why them bitches got broke down and why the plan didn't go the way they wanted to go? For the MVP, the most valuable player versus Commonwealth versus Reed. Turtle Boy, God damn it. Turtle Boy, he did that. He did that, right? And Brenda Sweeney, what she said is electrifying. I'm talking about electrifying. You know how The Rock used to say, I'm the most electrifying wrestler in the WWE? No, that was the most electrifying statement that I have heard in a while. And I must absolutely salute her and give her all the respect. And shout out to Mary Swampy. I heard she said, the Auntie Dale said, let's take this walk. Shout out to Auntie Dale, man. I got to go check that out. I missed it. I was super busy. I usually catch Auntie Dale, right? But I was super busy. But salutes to Auntie Dale for one of the giants, in this game. And right, he was another of the ones who I had to defend for them bitch ass dudes, right? Fuck them, right? Like I said, y'all, it's a reason for the motherfucking season, right? And I'm glad I came in this season, and I'm glad I'm putting down the motherfucking reason, right? Because I refuse, right, to let a dude in Turtle Boy who did what he did, right? I mean, the abundance amount of courage that he had to walk through the fields of fire, right? And for this vindictive ass Karen Reed, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like, the disdain is touching me, y'all. The disdain is touching me. with this woman. Cause I can't think of nothing in my mind to why this woman would even do this. And Turtle Boy did all of this for her. And she thinks she innocent? No, you're not innocent in this. You're the guilty villain in this. This man saved your fucking life, and you trying to put him in some type of particular situation for that bullshit you did, man. I can't get over this. I can't get over this. But as we see now, the ball game is changing, right? Turtle Boy has been preaching to us for months that this was bullshit. If the motherfuckers had something on him, they would have sued him and they would have did something. Now it's his turn to play ball. Now it's his turn to be on the offense. All right. Like I said, man, what Karen Reed did, man, it made me look at her a different way. Not look at her as to where she wasn't innocent, but it made me really look at her a different way to know that she would go that low like that against Turtle Boy, bro. And Turtle Boy saved her life. That is some fucked up shit. And that is going to be talked about on there. I got no respect for that. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. I want y'all to put yourself in Turtle Boy motherfucking shoes. What if this was you? What if this was you? And you helped a motherfucker and you saved their life, and this the motherfucking thanks you get of her being this fucking vindictive and going some other motherfucking chest. And this motherfucker wouldn't even come on his show. She went to Howie Carr. Ain't that a bitch? She fucking took her little pencil head ass on Howie Carr, right? Instead of doing Turtle Boy show first. Man, that's the most, that's when I really started looking at her. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When she didn't do Turtle Boy show at first, like they got, look, Turtle Boy is Turtle Boy, but I'm just putting myself in his shoes. All this shit I did for you, and that's embarrassing, right? To see this pencil head, long neck ass woman go do another show first and not show you the common decency. After all what you did, you went to jail. You got all these bullshit ass charges threw at you because of this broad. And she didn't have a fucking common decency to fucking do Turtle Boy show. Man, I got no fucking respect for that, man. This is she did some trifling ass shit. Let's let the truth come to the power. We know she innocent. She beat that case. Let's talk about the trifling shit she did to Turtle Boy. Let's talk about the trifling shit she did to Turtle Boy. I don't give a fuck what no Alan Jackson or anybody else got to say, right? Because what she did, that's the most fucked up shit you could do. Now, when you talk about fucking betrayal, right? Man, that's the fucking ultimate fucking betrayal, and I can't let that go, right? I can't. I can't. Howie Car Show before Turtle Boy. Your lawyer came and did Turtle Boy show without you. He had the common decency to do that. And you did nothing. You didn't even attempt. Man, you is a trifling ass motherfucker, man. I'm sorry, bro. She trifling as fuck. She was innocent as fuck in that crime, and I'm tired of saying that too. Cause we all know that she was fucking innocent. I ain't finna keep having to say that. This ain't no, oh, Karen Reed was guilty of that shit. We know damn well she wasn't guilty. So I'm finna stop saying that shit. I'm finna talk about how fucking trifling she is. And they want to get mad at Turtle Boy because Turtle Boy say, oh, she lived with her mom in the basement. Goddamn. Okay. She do. Oh, the truth hurt, don't it? Oh, but y'all didn't see how Turtle Boy did all this work and got all them false ass convictions against him, and he went to jail for this trifling ass brawl. And she chose to do another show before she did his, and she still ain't came and did his shit. Man, the absolute nerve. The absolute fucking audacity. This ain't no shit like that you can come back for. Maybe you can. But if I did this for you and you do me like that, then you text and these dudes fucking chats, man, you got me fucked up. It's fuck you, right? Like, and like I said, I respect Turtle Boy for saying what he's saying, right? I respect that, right? I respected it at first, right? Him saying that she owes him nothing. Shit, man, Karen Reed owed Turtle Boy every fucking thing. She owed him every fucking thing. I don't give a fuck. She owed him every fucking thing. She could have had her little bony ass down there in a penitentiary getting fucked off if it weren't for Turtle Boy, man. Washing nasty ass panties every day. Big panties at that. And she butter scrub all the spots out of them. Yeah, where's Turtle Boy support for his innocence? Where is she at? Why she ain't throwing up that fucking sign that everybody was throwing up for her? Didn't Turtle Boy start that? Why she ain't throwing up that fucking sign for him? That's a trifling ass brawl, bro. That's a vindictive trifling ass brawl. And I don't respect that shit. I don't care. People can say what they want to say about me, say, oh, I'm a bad. I don't give a fuck. Oh, because it's a woman? What if it was a woman who saved a man's life and then the man did her like that? Y'all will call him all type of names. Tired of this Me Too shit. The man gets treated differently. Oh, it's fuck Turtle Boy and doing this show, huh, Karen Reed? But when he was in jail, when you only fucking spent a few hours, you ain't got no motherfucking kids. He got two. And he risked his fucking freedom for you, right? That's why y'all don't see how much this is a glorious moment today. Y'all don't see how this shit's starting to fall down and break apart for they bitch ass down there in Massachusetts. And the trifling mother man, like Nikki B said, the fact she didn't say thank you to Aiden privately is absolutely wow. That's the most disrespectful, vindictive. Like she don't, man, this broad is fucked up. I don't know what the fuck going on in her mind. Motherfucker, you can't say thank you. See, this is shit, bitch. That's why I don't listen. She was, I don't fuck with her like that, bro. I don't fuck with her like that, bro. Yeah, will I watch and see what's going on? Yeah, I hope she win, right? Because she deserve it. But I don't fuck with her like that. I don't fuck with her like that, bro. And then what she did, she the one who really tried to split this community up with her pencil neck ass. She the one who did that, olive oil looking ass motherfucker. She the one who did that shit. She did that, and I don't respect that, bro. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. People could talk shit about me, say what they want to say. That olive oil trifling looking motherfucker poured gasoline on the fire against Turtle Boy. For some motherfuckers who didn't even do a hair. I'm talking about a fucking the little piece of fucking shit you could see on the ground. They didn't even do that. And she did that? Are you fucking kidding me? This olive oil from Popeye, the Sailor Man trifling, long neck, peanut head motherfucker did that? I'm tired of being nice to her. She ain't no nice individual. She's a fucked up individual. We thought this trifling motherfucker could have lost her self a life to where she wouldn't have been out here, living a life saying, "Hello, ma'am, do you have any gray poop on?" She wouldn't have been able to do that. She would have been there eating spreads of noodles and chips. Man, she a fucked up person, bro. She a fucked up person, bro. And trust me, she ain't the main character. She a main character, but if we're gonna talk about who the main character in the movie, it's fucking Turtle Boy. The fuck? And then look, she show how trifling she is. Turtle Boy saying over there, why y'all ain't doing business together? Huh? Oh, it's just me, myself, and I now? Face ass. Oh, when you needed Turtle Boy, it was all good though, huh? Whatever he like. That's what type of time she was on. Now, it's like she don't need him no more because the work is done. He broke the mold, the motherfucking first case. You know, when the hell this was ever gonna be a conviction? The work he put in, more than anybody else. And this the fucking thanks he gets. Man, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. She trifling as fuck. No matter, she's still trifling though. You ain't supposed to do nobody like that. That's heartless. That's gutless. You ain't supposed to do nobody like that. It's called having the humility about yourself. You give a damn how old nobody is. It's about having humility. It's about knowing what that person did for you. Oh, it's like, fuck you now? No. That ain't the type of person I am. I don't care how old nobody is, right? And I mean that. I don't care. It's about having humility. This ain't something eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny he helped do for her. Man, man spent days in jail for her. For nothing. Yeah, she ungrateful as fuck, Nikki B. She ungrateful as fuck. And like, I didn't even think that I would feel this way about this woman. I thought, you know, I couldn't wait for everything to see what this woman was gonna do. Now I'm really waiting to see how the fuck this woman gonna talk, right? She tried to make herself look like she did all the work. No, the fuck you didn't. I'm not, see, it's the thing. It's about having humility with me. Like, it's about being loyal to me. It's about, like, I don't care what nobody say. When you help save somebody's life, that's different. That's different. It ain't about this. It's different, man. And like, if people can't see that's different, I don't understand people ways of thinking. And I can't discredit y'all ways of thinking. I just don't get it because I'm not that type of guy, right? I'm not that type of guy. Because I know if he did this for me, and if I was in that position, I owe him everything. Even if he think I didn't owe him nothing. I would want him to get something of everything. I would gave him the first interview. I wouldn't have went on no fucking how we call. That's fucking disrespectful. I wouldn't have started fucking. I wouldn't have been You know she been pillow talking to these motherfuckers on the phone because they said it. Then her balls got big and she typed in the goddamn chat. Right? I cannot believe that, man. I cannot get over that shit. And them bitch ass dudes over there kikiing and ha and thought they had them one. But who's still standing tall on you bitch made ass fools, you busters? Can't trust them cocksuckers like that. Would never surround myself when I see them motherfuckers do something like that. Man. This is some of the worst shit I ever seen in my life, right? And like I say, tell the boy, okay, he finna make a lot of money. Like he getting money anyway. That ain't my point. Turtle Boy getting money. We know Turtle Boy making that money. So that ain't the thing about he getting money and he finna get a whole lot of more money. I ain't talking about the money. I'm talking about this trifling ass broad and what she did. And she need to be fucking held accountable for that because that ain't no frame job on what she did. That's actually truth and reality. I know, you know, we adored her, right? But I don't adore her for what she did to Turtle Boy. It's a strong dislike for that woman. She's not appealing to me. Like perception is everything. And what they say about perception, it's a motherfucker, right? And we can't go off nothing but the perception of what this trifling, vindictive ass broad done showed us, right? Straight up, simple as that. It ain't nothing else. I'm tired of, the man getting the short end of the stick because it's a woman. No, I love women. But it's no right or this much more percentage that we need to lean towards a woman way than a man. No. No. Shit, right is right and fucking wrong is wrong. And what she did was some fucked up shit. And she just sitting back a smiling and the looking and the smiling and things didn't go her fucking way. Right? Just think about all the pillow talk she did. Do y'all think she did a lot of pillow talking to them bums? Think about it. Look at the pillow talking she did for some bums, some roaches who didn't help her with shit. Think about the pillow talking she did for them bums. Think about that. Bums didn't have even the fucking percentage of nothing to do with the reality of her being free. Turtle Boy did the major work, her lawyers, and then the jury got it right. Cause I mean the people. Come on, man. Who y'all think got us throwing up them hand signals? Who y'all think had our eyes glued on this fucking TV screen? Who y'all think was feeding us the info when this shit was first getting out? Who y'all think had the most info and knew the most of what was going on? Who y'all know that this vindictive ass broad didn't even tell him about Brian Higgins? That's another one. That's another, and that's the most fucked up shit. See, and we talk about the red flags, how Mr. Bedero said the red flags was there with this case. You know, we should have seen the red flags, but I didn't dig in deep to that like that, right? But I should have paid more attention. I think I was so enamored about what was fucking going on with her. That shit right there just really didn't hit like it was supposed to hit. The red flags was there, but I didn't pay attention to it early. That's crucial. That's key. So that's why I'm pissed, right? And all of that plays a part, right? Into why it's a momentous day today, right? All that play a part into why it's a momentous day for Turtle Boy. How can you not respect and know if you want somebody to go to bat for you, that's the guy. If you know it's injustice, I'm going to that guy. I haven't seen nobody who could speak loud and make a motion like that guy have made a motion. And now with the great news that came raining down on him today about it getting dropped, that's the story. That's the story. Aiden supposed to be the story now. He supposed to be the story now. It's supposed to be all focused on him now. Right? It's about him now. That's why I'm in full support and I'm backing him and always have because I know what he did. Right? But everybody in this community supposed to be backing Turtle Boy right now. We all supposed to be putting out these stories. You supposed to see all these content creators. You know why them bitch ass dudes over there ain't putting out no stories? Because they haters, bro. They haters. Right? This is the moment everybody supposed to be putting out stories about Turtle Boy. Yeah, Aiden and Kelsey, like Oasis Cat said. And that's why I wish the energy should be, right? But my thing is I'm so locked in on Turtle Boy and getting him free, right? And I want Kelsey free too, because there's some bullshit that's going on with her too. The nerve of that fucking bitch ass judge, Massachusetts ass judges. I mean, I just can't even blame it on. Well, it's probably judges like that everywhere. It's just so much fucked up shit that's going on in Massachusetts. Like, goddamn, the probation officer come there and vouch for this woman. And you ain't lying, always. I'm finna start digging into this a lot more because it's fucked up. Like, when the probation officer come there and vouch for her, she having problems and she can't blow in it, but she did it the other way. They just come to, when she finally got a chance to blow in, and they came to see if she could do it another way. And she get mad at the probation officer because the probation officer didn't report it. Are you kidding me? The probation officer knew what was going on. If he thought that she was trying to have ill will in anything that she was doing, he would have addressed you, Judge. And to hear Kelsey cry like that in the background when they told her to take her off, man, that was the most fucked up shit, bro. Ooh, wait, man. That was the most fucked up shit. And like I say, I got to do a lot more digging into this whole, I can see what's going on because I heard the OG now talking about it, all the time, right? But, I got to do my own digging so I can get my own real good understanding of it now. But I know what the gist of it is about her and her boyfriend, and he was the one that she protected herself or something like that. They said, they was talking about on the show. Man, it's just like why is the women getting dead like that down there? Why is the women get dead like that down there, y'all? Like real talk, Karen Reed got done like that, Kelsey got done like that, and then remember that other girl they groomed to the since she was little, she turned to a police. Then one of the brothers killed her. They had on videotape of him being the last one come out of the house. Like what's up with them doing girls like that in Massachusetts? Have y'all seen like what's going on down there? Is it a me he movement? They said a me too. Is it a me he movement? Okay, I got to come to. You have to come to Justice Serve TV. Okay, yeah. Michael, you said Mitch in Salem will be in court tomorrow. Okay, what time? I definitely will be there. I promise you, I'm gonna start doing my homework and my research on all this. I'm just so focused in on Turtle Boy right now because he should be congratulated and appreciated. But this shit right here do matter too. Yeah, like it's the me he movement right now down there in Massachusetts. Like real talk, what the fuck? Like ladies are getting done dirty down there, right? Okay, yeah. So it's 8:30 Massachusetts time. So it'll be like 7:30 my time right in Dallas. Cause it's 11:38 here now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Damn, that's fucked up. And y'all know what? Yeah, shout out to Justice Serve TV. Like real talk, I do be watching that channel, and you know what? I'm definitely right gonna start digging into this Kelsey case, right? Because this is looking like injustice at its finest, but they really trying to railroad her. Like real talk, this like you gotta understand, like they did all this from against Karen Reed. She wasn't even in jail. They got this woman in jail with. Oh man, but listen, y'all know I appreciate y'all, right? Y'all are the absolute truth. And I mean that with everything in me, right? If it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't be here now. Like, and I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all with everything in me, right? I know the OG on right now, so I'm finna get ready to go over there and watch the OG. Say, everybody, man, this is what I would appreciate if y'all do before y'all leave up out of here. Can y'all hit that like button for me? Can y'all hit that share button for me? Hit that like and that share button for me. You understand me? And don't meet me there, beat me there. Salute all the ladies, salute all the admins, everybody who showed up and showed out tonight. I appreciate y'all. I know it was late, so I'm really gonna try to start doing these lives a little earlier, like real talk, because I see it be popping more, you know, like woo in the daytime when I'm doing them then. More late at night because, you know, it's sleepy, it's late, a lot of places. But I just appreciate everybody who showed up on her. And I want to let y'all know y'all the absolute truth for showing up and rocking with me. A lot of people over here, you know, rocking with me. And I know, you know, one of the best in the business on right now. So just know it don't go unlooked or unappreciated, because one thing I want to let y'all know is I appreciate everybody on her. I want y'all to know that everybody, I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to know I love and respect everybody, and I want y'all to keep rocking with me. Man, don't meet me at the OG, beat me there. Salute. TRUF. Truth.
He's the mirage in the rearview glass.
It's Ray from Dallas.
Was he here? Was he there? Was he ever mine?
Ray from Dallas?
Just a trick played by time.
This dude is savage as fuck.
Or just a dream?
What up, Ray from Dallas?
Ray from Dallas, tell me true.
He's fun.
Hi, Ray.
This appears to be a black man.
Ray from Dallas.
Let's take this walk.
Is he real or just a dream? Falling stars or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the myth or the man I knew?
This dude is
Savage as fuck.